In our previous lecture, we discovered SQL injection vulnerabilities using SQL Map. Now we'll take it a step further by extracting database information from the vulnerable application. For this demonstration, we'll be continuing from what we left off. So before we dive into extracting database information, let's quickly check SQL Map help menu. This is important to understand the options available for enumeration. So just type in SQL Map -help. So I'll check the options for enumeration. So you can see these options can be used to enumerate the backend database management system, structure and data contained in the tables. Here we have the first option, -a or -all, that can retrieve everything. But now we use this option on a live web application without explicit permission, as it will retrieve all the available data from the database, and this may be illegal and unethical. And then we have -b option for retrieving DBMS banner, and then many more options, right? And in this lecture, we will be focusing on enumerating DBMS databases and DBMS database tables. So let's extract the databases from our target URL. Now run this SQL map command to enumerate databases. Here we are using -dps, that is used to fetch the list of available databases. So just hit enter. So we'll get available databases, DBWA and information schema, right? So this is how you can get the information regarding the databases. And now we'll extract the tables from these databases. Okay. To do this, we use the -tables option, and from which database names we want to extract the tables. For that, use this option -d and mention and then type the database name like DBWA. So this command tells SQL Map to enumerate the tables within the DBWA database. So we can see that the DBWA database contains two tables, guest book and users. And if you want to enumerate the tables from information schema, just mention that database name information_schema. Okay, you'll get list of tables from that database name. Okay. At this stage, it is important to remember that extracting database information from systems without permission is illegal and unethical. So always ensure you are working on systems where you have explicit permission, such as your own local environment or within bug bounty programs. Now that we have successfully extracted database and table information, the next step is to dive deeper into these tables to extract specific data such as usernames and password hashes. In the next lecture, we'll explore dumping data from the users table and analyze its contents.